come to the end of 2023, I wanted to share all of my beauty, makeup, skincare favourites from the year. So stay tuned if you want to see what I love this year. Hey guys, it's Becky and welcome to my channel, and thank you so much for clicking on this video. Hello, if you're new, what a video to click on. You're going to discover all my faves, and while you're here, don't forget to subscribe down below. I do upload every Tuesday and Thursday. There's always new content, even during the festive period. How exciting. And hello to all my lovely regulars. Thank you so much for joining me today, and yeah, I hope you're having a great little Christmas break. Do let me know down below what your favourite makeup, beauty goodies you've discovered this year, what you've been loving using. I tried to whittle this down, but I have a feeling I'm going to be here a while, so I think this is going to be a long one. Grab a Bailey's hot chocolate, a mulled wine, maybe some snacks, you know, open that box of Pringles. Yeah, there's a lot to talk about, and I tried to like be good. So I'm going to do makeup first. We've got a couple of fragrance, and then we've got some kind of like, you know, skincare, hair care, teeth care bits at the end. But there's a lot of makeup to go through, guys. You know me, I love beauty. I love testing beauty, trying new things. I'm all about the innovation. I'm going to go with face base first. Also, just so you know, I have favourites that I've used for years, and I'm not going to talk about them in today's video. This is more stuff that I've discovered this year, and while some of the items might not be new, they were new to me, if you get what I'm saying. So first up, this concealer. This is the second one. This is the second one I bought this year. I love this concealer. I'm wearing it today. It's incredibly creamy, hydrating. The colour is really nice as well. Like, it is really a neutral concealer. I get it in 0.5N, which is the lightest shade, of course. And this is the Revealer Super Creamy and Brightening Concealer. I love this concealer. I loved it so much that I had to buy a second one because I fully cleared out the other one. If you've got like some like line creasing and stuff, it's incredibly like, well, the creasing is always going to be there. It's just like not as bad. It's not as bad when you use this concealer. It's hydrating, it blends really nicely, and as I just said, that the colour, I like the colour on me. It's not too pink, it's not too yellow, like it really is a neutral pale shade, and they are hard to come by. So I have absolutely loved this, highly recommend. Another product that I have tried this year is the Givenchy Prisme Libre powder. I use the shade 1, which is the lightest shade with all the kind of like different like pastel colours in it. I tried the mini one first and absolutely fell in love with it. So I do also have the full size upstairs that I use on the daily, but this is my little travel one. It travels really well because you get a little powder puff that fits it perfectly and kind of compresses the holes in. So this is a lovely powder. It's incredibly finely milled, which just means that I need to set my under eye concealer in a couple of places in my face. It doesn't cake up. It's not too thick. It just looks really light, a little bit blurring. Absolutely lovely. And they do this in such a variety of shades. As well as some like color correcting type options. There's really something for everyone. Again, it's not a cheap powder, but I haven't been going through it very quickly. It does last quite a long time, especially if you're using it quite lightly. So I've really loved this powder, and the hype is real. So I don't think I've discovered too many kind of bronzers this year that I have like fallen head over heels for. However, face palettes, I have really loved a couple of face palettes. The first one I'm going to talk to you about is the Curve Case from Made by Mitchell. I love TikTok. I don't post too much on there, but I consume a lot of TikTok, and TikTok Shop is popping off. everyone and their mum is on TikTok shop trying to flog you stuff. And if I'm honest, I don't think some people are the most honest about liking certain products. And they really tend to only review products that are available on TikTok shop to sell because they get a hefty commission. I did a mystery box unboxing, a P. Louise mystery box unboxing. It got over 100,000 views, and I put my TikTok shop link in there, and I made £120 commission on the amount of mystery boxes I sold just from putting the link in there. It was wild. So these girls and guys on TikTok selling this makeup, I can't fathom how much money they're making with commission on TikTok. It's wild. But since the mystery box, like, I wasn't even like that impressed with the mystery box. I have been very, very like cautious of buying stuff, especially made by Mitchell, because it's one of the brands on there that everyone's always going on about. And I tried the blushes and I was like, they're all right, they're okay, but like, do they really deserve all the hype? However, this, I really like it. I love this actually. This is the curve case. I of course got it in light. Look at all these gorgeous colours. Now this is a nice dewy balmy texture. I don't like being matte. I like to look like real skin. And if I'm looking a little bit sweaty, well, I am sweaty. Okay, like, it just is what it is. These colours are gorgeous. They did this in a light, medium and deep, and the deep is deep, which is fantastic, and the light is light, and I really love this colour. This is the strawberry cream colour, which is one of the most popular blur shades, but this is just a formula that is just much more suitable to what I like. I really hope they come out with more of these. I would love to see one that's, I would just like more blushes, I think, and maybe even a highlighter formula in this. I'd love to try. I think I'm set for bronzers. But yeah, I've absolutely loved them. You can see all the brush marks in there. I will say though, this isn't good for travel. Like this, I feel like it could come off quite easily. So yeah, I feel like it's meant to be like makeup artistry. Yeah, no makeup artists are buying. It's all us. So yeah. And then another travel palette I have absolutely loved this year is this one from Bobbi Brown. Again, I've been traveling an awful lot seeing the boyf. And this one is just great if you want to pack one thing. It's got a fantastic bronzer. It's got a really nice blush that kind of is a pinky peachy colour. And then the classic pink glow highlight, which is really nice. This was of course in the light option, but I do believe they also did a medium and a deep option. I got this on ASOS as well with like some sort of 25% off coupon code type thing, but this is great. The only thing I don't like about it is it has this fabric on the front, and I'm like, who decided to do this? This is going to be in a makeup bag. It's going to get filthy. It's currently doing okay. I just wish they didn't. But the products inside are fab. Really, really nice quality. This has been the year of like non-powder blush. I have been quite strict with myself as well. Like I was like, I have to like have really, really fell in love with it to count as a favourite, because I just love all makeup in general. But these are ones that have really, really stuck out to me. So this, I'm going to talk about the one that I got furthest to go. It was actually a gift from Trina for my birthday. This is by Nude Sticks and it's Picante. This colour, oh, it comes with a little brush on the end. I don't tend to use that. But this colour was used on Nicole Richie for her wedding. I'm not Nicole, is it Nicole Richie? It's not Nicole Richie. It's the younger one. Oh God, what's her name? Can't remember now. You'll tell me in the comments. This looks scary, but this blends out so nicely, and you can just use like a tiny bit, but it just makes you look so summery. And like, I love orange in the summer as well, especially when it's like really hot. I just want to be feisty, and like Picante blush gives me my feisty vibe. I just really, really like it. It was everything I wanted it to be. And yeah, thanks so much, Trina, for getting me, because I love it. And it's made me also want to try more Nude Sticks products, because I've tried a couple of their lip stuff, but I feel like the blushes and the complexion products are actually where it's at. But yeah, love this. And then another stick blush that I have loved, and also just really enjoyed trying this brand this year, Merit. It's a lovely brand and it's incredibly easy to wear. It's perfect for quick makeup. Like whenever I'm trying to get out the house to do something quickly, like me and JP want to go somewhere and we don't have time for me to do a full face of makeup, Merit is my go-to. So I really enjoyed just discovering this brand in general. But these little flush balms, I love them, especially Beverly Hills. I'm obviously a pale girly and this is just what I need. It's just pretty easy. You can never overdo it because it blends out beautifully. You can also put these on your lips. This was from the mini set that I got in Sephora in Vegas. However, they obviously do these full size. It also came with Fox, which I love. But Beverly Hills, I just think it looks pretty on my complexion. I've also really loved the matte cream shadow. I think that's just a really, really pretty, easy one shadow look. And I will say the stick bronzer, I do also really, really like. It almost made it to the favourites, but I was trying to be really like what has been my real favourites. But that was like, it was like literally so close, guys. Honourable mention to the Merit bronzer, but I love this blush. And then finally, this is also a surprising one. Oh no, I picked the wrong shade, but you can imagine this was in a little free set that came with Dolce Vita, which is this one. But I've been loving the Orgasm version of this NARS. Oh no, have I broken it? No. The Orgasm version of this formula is amazing. This is the Afterglow liquid blush. Now I have the Orgasm liquid blush. There's many liquid blushes apparently. It's incredibly pigmented, almost too pigmented. Whereas this formula is so buildable, light. It is very liquidy, but it just looks so nice on. Again, if you're pale or you're worried about overdoing it with the blush, this formula is fantastic. This little mini set was great to be able to test out the formula in 3 different shades. I loved all 3 shades, but the Orgasm shade is a classic for a reason. It's just super, super flattering and it goes with so many different eye looks, from a smoky eye to a more neutral eye. It's just pretty. So this formula is fantastic. This is a mini of the formula. The full size is quite a lot bigger, so bear that in mind. If you do purchase it online, it will come bigger than this. But if the I think this set will go in the sale during this period, especially I think I'm putting this out on Boxing Day, so if I can find this set in the sale, I would highly suggest picking it up. It's a beautiful formula. All 3 shades are stunning, but the Orgasm one is my favourite. And then onto highlighter. I feel like highlighter is having a little renaissance right now. Everybody's loving the highlighter. These highlighters, stunning. Rare Beauty knocked it out of the park with this one. You can see how much I've used it. This is in Enlighten. It's just beautiful. It's blinding. It's so finely milled, so soft, but like poo-poo. And I like a big shiny highlighter. It's really pretty. This is an unusual highlighter. This is by Makeup Forever. I got this in Sephora in France. I feel like Makeup Forever is a lot harder to buy here in the UK, but Sephora's are kind of popping up everywhere now. There's gonna be a new one in Manchester soon. I'm just like, when are we gonna get one in Southampton? I'd really like one, please. But this is the Artist Highlighter in Wherever Pearl. I'm wearing it today and it's almost like a frosty lavender, but it's not so coloured that you look like you've got one of those kind of like duochrome holographic highlighters on. It just looks really pretty. It's incredibly smooth. It just looks, if you're fair, it looks incredibly natural but still beautifully beamy. It's just a stunning highlighter. Yeah, super underrated, and I've worn this one so much since I've got it. Now we're going to move on to the eyes, and it's always so difficult to whittle down eyeshadow palettes and eye products. I had to check to make sure I had even bought this year, because I feel like I've loved this product so much that I felt like it was in my collection for at least since 2022. This is the Urban Decay Moondust eyeshadow palette in Space Cowboy. The hype is real. This is beautiful. If you want a quick, fast eye look, bronzer in the crease, this on the lid, ready for dinner. Gorgeous, stunning. If you don't want a palette, if you're not a palette girly, you just want an eyeshadow that is going to just look nice whenever you want a bit of glitz and glam on the lid, this is perfect. If you just want a small makeup bag, if you want your makeup collection to be a makeup bag, go for this. Because I understand we all like to do makeup differently on YouTube. I always get people saying some people don't even wear makeup that watch my makeup videos, so I really appreciate that. But yeah, this is perfect if you don't want palettes, etc, etc. This is a gorgeous, gorgeous eyeshadow. It's the glitter, it reflects, it's got cool tone, it's got warm tone, it's just, it catches the light stunningly. There are some other shades in the Moondust formula, but it is Space Cowboy that has that reflective quality that everyone loves. Palettes. I have been such a good girl and I've only picked 3. This was a hard one, guys. I just love eyeshadow palettes. I love colour stories and I love textures. I love glitter. Da, 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 da. This is a relatively newish one to my collection. Sorry if I'm blinding you. It's not the best packaging to film with, but this is the Patrick Ta Major Dimensions 2 palette. I have the Major Dimensions 1 palette. She's fine. I've used it a couple of times. I like, you know, she's okay. But this one, for whatever reason, the second one, it was good. It was a good palette. It's all these gorgeous, like, pinky tones, which suit me really well. You can probably see the mess in front of me right now. Don't judge me. But this palette's gorgeous. You also have a couple of cream shades that I don't use too often. I really want to experiment with them though. I feel like that would make a great base. That would make a great liner. But I just love all the matte shades. And these shimmery topper shades are gorgeous. They're so sparkly. They're each so unique and different and make so many gorgeous looks. This palette is perfect if you like that kind of like pinky neutral eye. I loved it. I've loved using it, and I have used it way more than I thought I was going to. Then a palette that is, I've seen it crop up in the cosmetic company outlet store. It's definitely going into sales now. It was obviously like a summer limited edition. But I love this so much, and it makes me kind of sad that it's, you know, it had its moment in the sun and now the sun is setting. This palette brought me so much joy this summer. It's the Italian Spritz palette from Toothpaste, and I'm really looking forward to what they come out with next year. These tin palette launches are ones that I really don't miss from Toothpaste. And I just loved playing with all of these fun colours. I was in Italy when I was using this, so that just really added to the fun of the palette. I will not lie, I just have to clean this up before bringing this on camera because it was a state. I do find the tin palettes do travel really well, just because they do have that kind of protective layer. But yeah, and I absolutely love this Ciao Blini shade. Chin Chin I've used a lot as well as Take Me to Church. And there's lots of lovely matte shades as well that really help ground the look. But I absolutely loved using this palette during the summer, so I had to give this one a shout out because I used it loads. But probably one of my most used palettes that I bought this year has been the Natasha Denona I Need a Nude. I feel like this is going to be in so many people's favourite videos. This is a fantastic palette. It's what I'm wearing on my eyes. I feel like if you said to me, I just want to buy one palette. My budget, budget's whatever, but I just want one. I think this would be the palette, especially if you're my kind of colouring. Most of the colours are quite fair. You obviously do have a deeper shade to deepen up with, but all of these tones are so flattering. They're perfect for every day, but you can definitely glam something up as well, especially with this shade Muse. Is what I've got on today. I've got Sheen on the inner corner, and I have Mesh and Voyage as my matte shades. I just think my eye look looks beautiful, but you could definitely do something more smoky. You've got more pinky, you've got more grey, and you've got this really nice like lilac shade, which is just a bit unusual down there, called Mia. It's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful palette. It's beautiful. I also really wanted to put my Made by Mario palette in here. However, it's just really hard for us to get in the UK. And I just feel like for how much you would end up paying with shipping and customs, I would just end up getting this. But if you are in the US and you can get that Made by Mario Etherealized palette a little bit easier than we can in the UK, that one is also gorgeous. She's gorgeous too, but very similar to this one. So similar vibes. You probably don't need both, but if you're makeup obsessed like I do, then you do need both. But yeah, I've been using that palette so much as well, and I'm really glad I got it. Another quick eye thing I've been really enjoying, and it's just super random, this Anastasia Beverly Hills mascara. No one talks about this, but I've been using it and loving it. It's a classic bristle wand mascara. It's called the Lash Sculpt. Doesn't flake, lasts really long, keeps a curl. Fantastic mascara. It's not waterproof, so just bear that in mind. But I love this mascara. I really, really like it. I don't know if I'd ever buy it full price, just because I feel like I can get so many deals on mascaras nowadays. But if I could get it in a sale or some sort of like bundle deal, it's a really, really nice mascara. So yeah, this was kind of a surprise favourite of the year. Oh, and just quickly before we go on to lips, Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray. I don't think I discovered it this year, but I did get the mini this year, and I love the mini for travel. But also, I believe, yeah, you can refill it. So if you love this setting spray, you can just buy it once and then refill it with your full size, or if you're like me, I bought the super size. You just need a little funnel, and then yeah, you can just refill it. So sometimes buying minis can be a great investment if you do plan on keeping the packaging and just refilling it with your full size. That's what I'm gonna do with this one. So just a little tip, but I love this setting spray. It's so good. It's 100% worth the hype. On to lips. Oh my god, guys, I hope this video is not too long. This has been the MVP this year. I think I had COVID when I went to Milan. I got really, really unwell while I was there. And when I get ill, the snoring, the breathing out of the mouth becomes a situation, and my lips, my mouth is like a desert. It's awful. I bought this, and this cures COVID dry lips. If you get a cold, a flu or whatever, and you're getting that like, the dry mouth, the cracking, the bleeding lips, get this. It will stop it. It's unbelievable. So it literally, it passed the hardest test. As you can see, I have used so much of it. This one is in Sweet Candy, Bonbon Gourmand, and it's by Laneige. It's the Laneige Lip Sleeping Mask. If you've not tried this, oh, it's so good, guys. I had one of these a long time ago and I never got into it. It was the berry scent. The berry scent's quite mild. This is sweet and it's addictive. I love this scent so much, and I think the scent also made me just fall in love with the product itself. The irony is, I couldn't smell this when I bought it. I was in the Sephora in Milan, and I was just like, my scent had completely gone. So I was like, babe, will I like this smell? And he was like, yeah, you will like this smell. It's really good. So yeah, this is fantastic. I've even bought some of my friends this for Christmas, just because I just think everyone needs it. And my mum also got one because she loved it. Lippies, let's go. I think this is maybe the first lipstick I bought this year. It is the Sephora Care Better Rouge. Sorry it's so disgusting, but that means I've used it and I'm not lying about it being a favourite. This is in the shade 02. This is just a nice nude lipstick, and it has lots of nice caring ingredients in. This is really comfortable on the lips, and it's just a nice kind of slightly deeper neutral shade. My lips are so pigmented, I can't go too light with lipstick, so this one has just been perfect just to like throw on just as a really quick and easy lippie. Another lippie I've been loving is MAC. Thanks, it's MAC. This is just a really nice, hydrating, is it warm, is it cool, neutral lippie. Got it on today, and you can see how much I've used it, and I think that that shows you if something really is a favourite of someone, is if you can tell they've been using the product. And then finally, this is a little bit more of a December favourite, but I just want to share, if you don't want to wear a red lipstick, this is the red lipstick I have been wearing. It's by Dior. They came out with this formula last year, and it's called the Rouge Dior Forever lipstick. They kind of were saying it was like a liquid lipstick in a bullet formula, like a lipstick formula. It is a matte, yeah, I would say it's kind of that, but it's not, the longevity isn't the same as a liquid lipstick, but it's pretty good. It's a comfortable matte lipstick. This is the shade Forever Grace. This is the perfect, like, neutral red. It's not red, but it's red when you put it on, if you know what I mean. I love this shade. I've been wearing it all Christmas long, and I've had so many compliments on it. So that's Forever Grace. I think inspired by Grace Kelly, maybe. I need to research. I tried to research, but I didn't get anything back. Lip glosses. Guys, Juicy Tubes are back. This is the shade I've probably gravitated to the most. It is in Hallucination. I think I also like the shade, I think it was called Holographic, but I have just loved these so much. It's the nostalgia for me. I'm really glad they brought them back. They smell really good. They're not as sticky as they used to be as well. Kiko 3D Hydra Lip Gloss. The shade in particular, 31, though they've got so many nice shades. This one is so shiny. It's got metallic pearl shimmers in it. Absolutely stunning. I think this one's called Oyster Pearl, maybe, but not sticky, super shiny, a little bit hydrating, and also the packaging is just like iconic. We love a Kiko kind of random packaging. But yeah, this fantastic lip gloss formula. It does sell out quite often though, so do bear that in mind. Right, we're going to quickly run through some perfumes. I've only picked two out. Replica On a Date, fantastic, fruity, blackcurrant, pink champagne, sparkly. Could be a fantastic Valentine's gift, especially the small one, the 30ml, I think it's about 50 quid. Especially if you can get it on a discount as well. On a Date, beautiful. They say this is in Provence 2014, grapes and roses. And I love the Replica range and kind of everything it stands for. And then something I discovered this year as well is Goldfield and Banks. It's an Australian perfume brand. This is in the fragrance Sunset Hour. This smells incredible, and it's also got a fruit in it. I think it's the Desert Peach. It's a native Australian fruit, is one of the accords in it. So it's very unique, and it's just fruity, yummy, perfect for summer. And yeah, I love this scent, and I picked this up at my local independent fragrance shop called Perfume and Co, and I will link them down below if you ever want to pick up. They sell Elemis, Neom, lots of unique perfume brands, Perfume de Marly, they use some Tom Ford and stuff like that as well. So if you ever want to support an independent perfume shop, please consider them. They do deliver nationally. For skincare, Fresh Sugar Strawberry Exfoliating Face Wash. It's almost like a jam, but I've been getting such dry skin as we head into the winter. I have loved this so much. This is the kind of like full size. They do smaller sizes though if you just want to give it a go. Fresh isn't cheap, but I don't use this every day. I maybe use it like once or twice a week, and I've really found it like to help like get rid of some of that like dead skin cells. So I really like it, and it smells like, it doesn't smell like strawberry. It smells like, what does it smell like? It smells like fresh stuff. There's a slight lemoniness to it. It doesn't smell like a strawberry jam, but it has a jammy quality, like it texturally feels like jam. And then I've been really getting into Caudalie this year. A couple of products I've really been enjoying. The Beauty Elixir. I just like spraying this on my face. This is such a good Mother's Day gift. It's just a nice gift to give to someone. It's very spa-like, and sometimes when I'm either putting my makeup on or taking my makeup off, I just want something that to like restart the process. So if I've taken all my makeup off, I'll spray this before I do my skincare routine. Or if I'm kind of like cleansing my face in the morning, I'll then spray this once I've finished cleansing my face, just to like get it ready for makeup. There's no rhyme or reason to when you use it, but I really like it and it smells really good. And then another product I've really been enjoying is the Caudalie Instant Detox Mask. This is those masks that pulls all your oils out, so you get the little dots. I use this literally on my like T-zone, especially my nose and my chin, but I just got a small one that came in like a mini set just because I only use it in that area. I would never use it around the rest of my face because I just don't get oily in there, so I felt like I only needed a small mask. And yeah, it's been lasting me a really long time. Mighty Patches, these really do work. They have recently launched in Boots over here in the UK. I know they've been available in America for a really long time. These ones actually work and they are great. Yeah, need I say any more? Get them at Boots. Something for the hair. I tried this year and I loved it. It's the Garnier Ultimate Blends Banana Hair Drink. It's a certain type of conditioner. Someone was talking about like the science behind it. But basically L'Oreal created this, I can't remember what it's called. They first launched it under Kerastase, which is their premium brand called K-Water, a few years ago. And they've now slowly been launching it out into kind of like the drugstore, into more affordable products. This smells really good. I prefer this to the L'Oreal one because this has more of a fruity scent. The L'Oreal is a bit more kind of like perfumey scent. It's just personal preference. You do go through it quite quickly. I've probably got like one use left in here. I only buy it though when it's half price. I'm not paying full price. And then the final thing we're going to end on is toothpaste. I love this toothpaste from Zing. It is the soft peach flavour. I'm not a huge fan of mint. But this tastes like peach rings. It is, I believe, sugar-free, but it's still got your fluoride in there. So this was approved by my dentist for me to use. And it's just made brushing my teeth more enjoyable. They also do a lime and an apple kiwi and a lemon, I think, as well as a mint. It also doesn't have no titanium dioxide, which I think makes toothpaste like white, but it doesn't need to be. And it's also got no sodium lauryl sulfate, SLS. But yeah, it kind of goes into the science and stuff on their Instagram and on the website. This toothpaste isn't cheap, but they do tend to have like offers and discounts and stuff. So I really, really like it. And like, if you're a bit like me and sometimes you struggle to get into the routine of brushing your teeth, I feel like this helped me out. So yeah, just putting that out there. Hopefully this wasn't too long. Hopefully it wasn't too long, but I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know your favourites down below in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe. Give this video a big thumbs up. And I'll see you all very soon for my favourites in like fashion, home and more. So yeah, see you soon. Bye!